Natalie Sorrow and Adam Sorrow. I want to get Alex Merriweather, and I also want to get Rudy Mendez to the stage. Natalie and Adam are the head coaches from Trail Rangers. They're going to tell you about that. Rudy is our safety coach. He's going to tell you about that. And then my husband Alex is actually our outright school-based coach. So I'm going to get it to our dynamic duo couple, the Sorrow.
Hey, you all. Thank you so much for coming out tonight, and thank you, Sharice, for hosting this event. We are so proud to be part of this program, and seeing the student athletes go from timidity to confidence. It just inspires us as coaches, and it just drives us to do more with them and to engage with them. But Natalie and I are the head coaches for Trail Rangers, and it's a little bit of a different focus with the elementary program, because we're really trying to focus on developing character and then community and finding out the fun and the joy that comes from mountain biking. The competitive aspect is really down. You want me to use that? Okay, sorry. So Natalie and I, we work with them once a week in the spring, and we've seen. I mean, it's been such a blessing to us as parents, because we see some of our daughters are a little bit timid, and then when I'll shout out to Royce. You were a huge asset to our team, and there were some practice days that nobody wanted to practice, and Royce stepped up, and it really encouraged Natalie and I to say, like, hey, this is great. This is the teamwork that we need. Even we as coaches sometimes need that encouragement. So we just get boosted by the excitement that comes from some of the kids, and it just flows to the rest of us. We really love it. So in the Trail Rangers, we'll do play and connect, and we get them in, getting to engage with each other, and then we'll take that to the bike. And we'll start out with just like some simple trail rides, and Coach Fred helped us establish that short trail for the first time, getting on the trail, because it's intimidating when you got all these elementary kids, and you're just, how are we going to keep them together? So, Coach Fred, thank you so much for helping us with that during the season. But the growth that we've seen in one season, Natalie and I are we're all in now. I mean, we were a little bit, putting our toe in the water, but now we've got so much confidence in seeing what comes of this program. So, was there anything that you wanted to add? Okay. So thank you so much for entrusting us as coaches to the elementary student athletes, and you're going to see them grow. And what's more is, when we saw them transition, a few of our elementary transitioned to the middle school, the team mountain bike program, and you could see the confidence when they get out there. Now, it was intimidating at first because they see the big kids, but the fact that they have some good foundational skills and they've had some confidence getting out on the trail and focusing on doing the skills and getting the challenges accomplished, it gave them the courage to face big obstacles in the team mountain bike. And I'm just really impressed with the resiliency and the tenacity that these kids have. It's amazing. So thank you.
My name is Rudy Mendez. Sharice calls me the safety coach. And she calls me the safety coach because when we're road cycling, right, it's really important that our kids communicate with one another, and through that communication, we kind of grow as a team. Because if we see something, we want to be able to point it out to our fellow riders. And so what I've learned from these student athletes is that once they gain that knowledge about road cycling, and they communicate with one another, and they're pointing out like hazards, and they're signaling to one another, that they start to become coaches. And that's what we want. We want these young people to be able to go out, and when they transition, as adults, we want them to be good stewards, and we want them to be able to go out and start to teach other people. Because I know when I grew up as a cyclist, I just learned from like my brothers or my cousins, and we didn't learn anything about bicycle safety. But these young people are going to know how to, be able to communicate, like I said, and really be able to teach other people how to be good cyclists. Because once you're a good cyclist and you understand the rules of the road, that gives you confidence. And a lot of times, I know a lot of adults, they really don't have that confidence to be able to ride in traffic. Because a lot of times you're doing long rides and you're like on these kind of like highways. But our cyclists are very confident, and so they know where their place on the road should be. Now, another thing about with Sharice, right? When I first started coaching with Sharice, she was all about health and fitness. And one thing I think she really wanted these kids to learn that cycling is a lifestyle. Health and fitness is a lifestyle. And you can start at a very young age, and like all our coaches you see are up in age a little bit. And so we want these kids to see that you can be in your 60s, your 50s, 60s, and then even in your 70s, and still in 80s, and in 80s, 90s, even 100, right? But you have to start when you're young, right? It's hard to try to transition to like, I'm going to start when I start working, right? You have to start when you're young. Find that time to find, a half hour, 20 minutes. Even though your life is going to be stressful, find a little bit of time so you can get out and do something healthy for yourself. You know how to cycle, get on that bike half hour a day or 3 times a week. So I think our kids, the ones that are transitioning, they're going to do some great things. For the ones that's coming up, I see them, maturing. Because they come in, a lot of them don't have that confidence. They don't, they're like, wow, I got to ride 15, 20 miles. Next thing you know, they're like, 40, 60, and then 100 miles. So that's all I have to say. Thank you.
I want to shout out Miss Carolyn. That's his dynamic duo of cycling. We love family, okay? And last but not least.
Well, what can I say that these coaches haven't already said? Seriously, I'd just like to thank all of y'all kids mainly for giving me the opportunity to ride with you guys. I've seen you come, seen a few of you go, I've seen you grow. And all the while, I've been there with you. And all the while, I've been that coach that's been riding up and down the line saying, hey, you need to work on this. You need to work on that. I'm the one that's always in y'all ear, right? But that's what I'm there for. Because we out there on the road, you have to be accordingly, how should I say that? While you're on the road, you have to be being on the road, being seen, being vigilant in how you ride. We talk about being visual out there. We wear a lot of kits that's bright. Helmets is bright. It's a reason why we do those things. It's a reason because we want to be seen, and you guys are learning these things as we out there riding. I'm sure y'all talked about it with your friends, the middle schoolers, the high schoolers, everybody talking, well, what do you do this summer? Well, I've been riding bikes, learning, growing, and I want to thank you kids for giving me that opportunity. When my wife first told me we was going to be riding bikes, I'm like, riding bikes? What is that? So she said, well, you need to go out and get certified. Certified to ride bikes? Then I understood. For me to be the best coach, I have to be certified. I have to know what I know in order to teach you guys. So she sent me out there, got certified by Outride, learn the fundamentals. That's what all of the coaches is up here talking about. These fundamentals will help you not only on the road, but in life. You'll get discipline behind it. You can take it and grow. And I'll come back to this again. You've helped me out by giving me this opportunity to ride with you guys and watch your growth and see how the potential that you have, So I thank you. Thank my wife. last year you cut me off early also. I said too much, you did. But thank you. I appreciate you all for coming out. Awesome. Thank you.
Wow. I'm not cutting you off. One more. But if I can, I need all the coaches to line up here. Kids, when you come up these stairs. I will need one coach to just make sure they get down safe. Kids, when you come, I want you to shake the hand of every coach, even if it's not your particular coach. We all work together to support you. Now, the first set of awards is kids that are not on the team, but they're part of the team. So I want to call Zachariah Dion, Claudia Sorrow, Josiah Hightower, and Raymond Evans to the stage. Is little Ray right here? Right here? Okay, Ray's back here. So can you give them an award?
Yep.
Oh, okay. So, hold on, Zach. Wait, Zach, come back. We're going to take a picture. When Coach Rudy brought about the future, y'all, this is the future of Ukraine cycling. All right, turn around. Okay, you got a picture? Okay. Ray is not here, but I'll give it to Miss Z. Okay, y'all ready? All right, thank you guys. So the next two that are coming up are part of our Trail Ranger program. So we have Ryan Milner and Alvarez Dion. Come on up. Shake all your coaches' hands and stay on the stage. Okay. Stay up here, Ozzy. And on top of them getting an award, I took this advice. So our kids is really run by our kids. They give us advice on. So they was like, we love hoodies, so they're gonna get their own Trail Ranger hoodie at the very end. Okay? So at the very end, you'll be able to pick out your own shirt. I'm just gonna leave that here. There you go. All right. Let's give it up for Ryan and Austin. Okay. So can we have Royce Muhammad? Is she here? Oh no. Okay, Lydia Sorrow. Joanna Sorrow, Deborah Hall, is Joy Parson here? No. I know. And in the video, Coach Janet said that she wants to have more girls on bikes. Y'all, look at this awesomeness. Let's give them a round of applause. With them as well, when they leave, what's that say? You're going to have your own composite jersey to rock it at school. Okay. Azariah, AJ, is Caleb here? Is Caleb here? He went to bed. Okay, come on, Caleb, upstage. all the coaches' hands. Okay. Let's take pictures. And like they said, our seniors are graduating, so they want to be the big dogs on campus. Thank you, guys. Okay, Tabitha Sorrow, her best friend, Deanna Hill, Kennedy Hightower, Journey Hightower, Ayana Montgomery, and just to let you know, these young ladies look so sweet. But guess what, you guys? They are top of their class. One is a wrestler. One is a dancer. All of them do 30 to 60 miles on a bike, and they don't play. Let's give them a round of applause. And then our seniors. So our seniors, Mason Robinson, Stephen Hill, Jeremiah Black, and Deshaun Rucker. And you guys, this is going to be a hard year for us because some of these kids have been with us since middle school and they're graduating, so it's going to be different. Y'all come over a little bit. Can you get them in the picture? Okay, yeah.
Feeling very short.
All right. Now, there's any kids that were in the program. Oh, okay. Now, with that being said, remember Trey talked earlier, right? But 3 kids, and I don't know if all 3 could come today, but they set the foundation, and they never had their award ceremony, but I'm going to give them an award tonight. So Jarvis Knight, Trey Smith, is it Tron Jackson here? And they have trophies? Yeah. So, yes, you have trophies. And not only they're going to get trophies, but I know y'all out of program, but all other kids are going to get Major Taylor Kids sweatshirts. So you can Now, our coaches, I do have certificates signed by our Mayor Lester Miller, and he has something he's going to give y'all the second week in December. So I'll pass those out to you. If you can go back to your seat, and I'll give that to you. Now I want to get Mr. Adam, come for 1 second. And one thing, y'all, just briefly, we are also working with him. We're FCI, which is FCA, which is a...
So FCA is just a Christian organization, and we just focus on building character, creating community, and developing what we say is disciples. If people are willing and they're interested, we provide this as a growth for each of our student athletes. And with that, for our seniors, we have some Bibles here for them.
Yeah, so they'll be able to get that and take it with them. And we're almost finished, you guys, and I have a special present for you. Mr. Omar, can you come to the stage? So this partnership that we have had with the Middle Georgia Cycling Program has been life-changing. We go to the rides. Come on up, sir, yes. But I want him to tell you who Middle Georgia Cycling is.
Good evening. How y'all doing? I can't hear you. Yeah, all right, so the way that I look at cycling is more of a health issue. And I'm not talking just about physical health, but I'm talking about mental health as well. There's a lot of correlation, relationship between cycling and improvement or having a longer life. I know all of us would like to have a longer life. There's a prevention aspect here. The more you exercise, the more that you get out there and get your heart pumping, the healthier you're going to be. So it's prevention because hopefully you can start young and you can have better health at a younger age, and that will help you live longer. Yes or no?
Yes.
Absolutely. Also, there's been a correlation between cycling and depression, anxiety, and other mental health issues. I know for myself, whenever I feel down and I come home, I'm tired, I get on that bicycle, and guess what?
That's right.
Right afterwards, I'm pumped up, I'm ready to get something going. You know what I'm saying? Right away. Yes, sir. You know? But there are a lot of people out there that can avoid getting into deep trouble, such as drug use, such as criminal activity, such as getting involved with the wrong peers, the wrong people, right?
That's right.
Cycling will contribute to neurotransmitters and other chemicals being released in your brain that will actually help you to make better decisions.
That's right.
And make better choices in terms of who you associate with. My mom always told me, I think she's a genius, she is really. She said, tell me who you hang out with and I'll tell you who you are. If you hang out with thieves, you're going to be a thief. If you hang out with cyclists, guess what? You're going to be a cyclist. And you can take that with you forward into your life and pass it on to others and hopefully be 60, 65, 70, 80 years old, right? On an e-bike. No e-bike.
80 plus e-bike.
So back in 2020, we decided to start what's called the Middle Georgia Cycling Groups because we felt there was a need to improve our health in the community generally, but also a need to bring all the groups in Middle Georgia together.
That's right.
And that's exactly, I think, what we've been able to accomplish. We now have 6 groups that have come together. We meet every month to talk about what can we plan for this year.
That's right.
We have ride and dine rides every year, and each year it gets bigger and bigger. You get to ride, and afterwards you get to dine, and the parish gets to cook. There you go. We have fellowship rides once or twice a year, depending on the weather. And the fellowship ride, the whole point of the fellowship ride is to get to know each other. We make stops regularly during the ride, about 40 miles. Nobody's trying to outdo each other, go faster than anybody else, but we're trying to, and what I ask them to do is connect with 3 or 4 other people, and at the end of the ride, tell me who they are. That way, what are we doing? We're building a community. When you see a cyclist come down the road and you're just riding by yourself, you can wave and actually know who that person is because you've come together in unity in a fellowship ride. And a favorite activity is coming here during right before Christmas and donating some bicycles to some worthy. I mean, everybody should be able to get a bicycle, but we can't, give everybody a bicycle. So certain youth have been selected.
That's right.
Right? Because of their diligence and other attributes that have been recognized by the You Create program, and they'll be receiving bicycles tonight.
That's right.
The groups, the 6 groups involved in Middle Georgia Cycling are
To the friends, cycling club.
the Rusty Chains Cycling Group. We started in 2020, and we have 3 rides. We do gravel rides as well, but we have an A group, B group, and a C group. which means the C group is for slower folks, B group is getting faster, A group is for the fast folks and long distance. So you can choose which one you want. Right? Then we also have the Air Force cycling group.
Air Force cycling group.
Right? And they ride with us as well. And we also have the Moja, which is ran by Tim Hewitt. Air Force is ran by Lester Mose. And the Greyhound, which is led by Laurie Mellinger. Okay, so let's give them a hand. What these groups have done is they have requested donations so that we can actually buy these bicycles. And I want to give a special thanks to the bicycle store in Warner Robins, Georgia, because they gave us a great discount so the youth can get.
Can we give them a round of applause?
All right, we have 3 bicycles here, so we'll get to that. And you want to read the first one? Okay. We'd like to present the bicycle to Denver Hall. It says here that Denver learned how to ride a bike and in 1 month joined the mountain bike team.
So now,
Oh, you look, you look like Kamala. Like the hair is like the person who lost the election.
what do you have to say about giving her the bike?
Good.
She's very quiet. It's okay. So we're gonna get your brother to help you take your bike down. We're gonna put it right here, and he's gonna come and get it for you. Okay? All right. Okay. Denver.
I'm waiting for my assistant. Yes. The next bicycle goes to, and this is a brand new bicycle. All right? Brand new, sharp. Deshaun Rucker. It says here that in a short time, Deshaun completed 6 metric centuries and was a quiet leader.
I don't have enough room for all these bikes. It's my 3rd one.
Thank you. But that's the best one.
Beauty.
Yes. And you want to just acknowledge her? She went off her family.
Okay. We also want to acknowledge Joy Parsons. She just started mountain biking and has fell in love with the sport. And she will be getting this mountain bike. Thank you all very much.
Thank you, Omar. And Omar, we have more shirts for you, but these are our team shirts, and you are part of the family, okay? Yes. So with that being said, you guys, next door we have a good deed store. So that means everybody here will get one present to go home. Parents, I need your help. It's one present. Even adults will get a present to go home. Because we cannot do this alone. And can the parents of these wonderful kids stand up so we can applaud you for allowing us to be there for these kids? Can you stand up, please? Sit down, please. Thank you so much. So with that being said, we'll take a few pictures. Give me enough time to go over there. And everybody, you pick a present. And also you pick out a sweatshirt, and then we will see you in 2026, y'all.